Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having all a fantastic day today. So we are going to be doing a small tier list on who's been the favorite or best released units this year, 2023. This is my opinion. Feel free to share your opinion down below. Who's been your most hype unit? So for example, if I don't have Orange Piccolo here, but you like Orange Piccolo, again, that's your opinion. It's not the best unit in the game, right? It's not about that, it's just about who's been the most hype, who's been the most favorite, and again, who's been the most enjoyable to play against and to use, alright? Okay, so I've got 16 characters here. I've kind of moved them around a little bit, but again, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but again, feel free to share your comments down below. Feel free, I'm perfectly fine with it. Okay, so who would I put at number 10? You know what, I'm just going to put some characters in. So Roshi is definitely there. I like the Mafuba. I absolutely actually love the Mafuba when it came out. I liked sealing away Vegito Blues. Don't ask me why. It was just such a satisfying thing to do. So again, having something unique always is going to be a good thing for me. Even though he wasn't the Aleph, I was expecting him to be the Aleph at some point. But you know what? That's fine. It is what it is. I think the Gammas will take the cake as being the most fun unit. And that means I will put them above Roshi. Gammas just in general, the core breaker, absolutely phenomenal. They captured the essence of the movie literally to the fine details, and it was absolutely great. I think a lot of people would agree with that, they just the most fun unit in the game to have released this year. Now, going on that same premise, I'm actually going to keep the Zebros here as well. Again, I like this whole tag. This was the first tag unit that had the standby phase. The only thing I would have ranked this above Gammas if, one, the Vegeta was slightly better, and two, if the final move was actually the Spirit Bomb and not a final Kamehameha. Then this would be right up there. This would be most probably number one, if that was the case. But sadly, he just did a Kamehameha, which is perfectly fine. So he's going to be number two. I'm actually going to lower him down below Roshi, because I think the Mafuba was just a lot better for me. Bardock and Goku, they definitely gonna go up there above Roshi, below Gammas, because again, this is one of those unique things. It's just something that you just never expected. Like, we expected a Mafuba at some point, we expected some kind of standby mode, because again, Dokkan's had a lot of it, and now we've got a unit that never existed in anime, but now we have him in the game, which is absolutely fantastic. You never would have thought Bardock and Goku would go side by side to fight Frieza. Never expected it. And you know what? They did it well. They did it very well. Should I just put number one? Like, this is undisputed number one. Namek Goku has been probably my most used unit of this year. And at the same time, he's been my most fun. Because again, he's one of those units that does pretty much everything, but has one weakness. And that's how units should be made. Every unit should have one weakness that just holds them back, but are still like very good. That's just my opinion of this whole thing. I think that's how units should be based around this Namek Goku. But again, he's been the most fun unit. I absolutely love using it. I'm actually going to do a video on it in a couple days, just revisiting him. But yeah, he's definitely number one for me. Now, the next one is actually going to be kind of cheating, but the Ginyu Force as a whole, I'm going to put them up there because, again, the fact that they had a whole massive, like, intro for them, like, it's the Ginyu Force. They the iconic team from Namek Saga. A lot of people know them. A lot of people who watch anime, who've watched early Dragon Ball, know them, and they were just so fun to use. They were just, and obviously they meant to be played together, so it worked out very well. And I enjoyed watching people use them. I've enjoyed using them as well. So, and you know what? That was actually more hype than me than actually a lot of other things. So, okay. Vegito Blue. Again, level of hype was there. It was a little bit too expected though. So he's not going to go very high on this list. I'll actually put him below the Zebros. And yeah, that's just for me. I love using him. I actually use him now. So literally for the last 3 months, I've probably used him. So from October onwards, when people have kind of calmed down and not used him, I started using him and I started enjoying using him as well. So I'm down with the Vegito, you know. They did a whole hype little drones display, and I think that was actually a nice touch. It was a little bit long, but it was still a nice touch. Okay, Gotenks. Get your ass on this list. Yes, Mr. Gotenks. Another gag character. The same thing with regards to like the Ginyu Force, same thing with the Roshi. They just have something different. And again, this is like one of those goofy characters. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I was happy with it. I was actually more happier for this than Beast Gohan. and that's good. And that's saying something, because usually Beast Gohan's the hype thing. For me, Beast Gohan wasn't as hype. Gotenks was more hype. I don't know why. So if we get a chubby version of Gogeta, I'm gonna be more hype for that than for an Aleph Broly. So that's just me though. So okay, so we have 2 spots left on this list. I can tell you now, Goku Frieza's not getting on this list. Sal is not getting on this list because even though Sal was very good, I think there was no hype towards him. Kid Buu, same story. UI Omen, do I put you on this list? Let me just see who else. Okay, so it's just that Ultra Rose is definitely not getting on this list. So UI Omen. As much as I hate that I didn't pull him, I think he still deserves a spot on this list. Would I put him higher than this? You know what? I might actually put him higher than this. I think a lot of people were excited for him. So I'm just gonna put him above Gotenks. Actually, you know what? No, you're staying at the bottom of this list. I'm sorry. Gotenks is more hype than you. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm kidding. But yeah, overall UI. Now we can expect Mastered Ultra Instinct to get a bigger like hype reception, and now many people will expect that for next year's Legends Festival. But you know what? We take it as it is. We're still in this one. All right. We got 1 start left. Beast Gohan. Vegeta Goku. I want to kind of put Vegeta Goku in there just because Vegeta is now the main character in that. Hit with his time skip. I think probably Hit would take it because he was the more unexpected, I think. So you know what? I'm going to put Hit in here. So Hit for me was more unexpected. Nobody expected it to happen. Like it just came out of nowhere. And yeah, I think he was a solid option. I think the time skip is a good little mechanic as well. Same story with the Last Man Standing. Same story as the invincibility of the Goku Bardock. Same thing as the Mafu, but they all have something different. Absolutely love that. So this is my top 10 favorite or most hype characters that released this year. I know there were a whole bunch of other characters as well. Path to Power Goku. If you go earlier, you got Rose, you've got Android 17. But yeah, those are noticeables, but for me, this is my favorite characters. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know who's been your favorite characters of this year. And yeah, I will actually respond to the comments this time, I promise. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. I'd appreciate it very much. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!